over $15 billion changes hands online. That's not a year, not a month. That's today, and tomorrow, and the day after that. I mean, just let that number sink in for a second. It's insane.
With that much cash flowing through the internet every day, the real question is, where's your piece of the pie? Because if you're not getting a slice, you're not just missing out, you're getting left in the dust.
Look, we are living through the biggest economic shift in human history. This is not just some trend, okay? It's a fundamental rewiring of how money is made. This is the new gold rush, and it is happening right now.
Think about this. 70% of all value created on this planet is going to be digital. Right now, there are teenagers, literal teenagers, earning more than doctors and lawyers from their bedrooms. The tools are there, the opportunity is absolutely massive, and you're living right in the middle of it.
So, with all these shiny objects and get-rich-quick schemes flying around, how in the world do you pick the right path for you? You need a framework, a game plan, something to keep you from wasting your precious time and money.
And here it is, your 7-point BS detector. We're going to use these 7 metrics to break down every single online hustle. This is how we'll figure out how fast you can actually start, how much it's going to cost, and what it really takes to win.
All right, with our framework ready to go, let's dive into the 6 main ways people are striking gold online today. Think of these as the different maps to the treasure. Pay close attention, because I guarantee one of these is going to click for you.
First up, the one you've definitely heard of, e-commerce. This is the classic model, right? You find a physical product, you get it from a supplier, and you sell it online to as many people as possible. Okay, now here's the reality check. The time to get to market is long. We're talking 2 to 3 months just to get your first product live. And the seed capital, the cash you need up front, you'll need at least 2 to 5 grand just for inventory. To hit that $5,000 goal, you got to sell hundreds of units. It is a volume game with a really high cost of entry. Next, we've got a little twist on e-commerce called print on demand. This is where you come up with cool designs for stuff like t-shirts or mugs, but another company handles all the printing, the packing, the shipping, the whole shebang.
So the huge plus here is that the barrier to entry is basically zero. You can start this whole thing in a single day with no money down. But here's the catch. The profit margins are tiny. You're selling low-price items, which means you need to sell a massive number of them, hundreds, maybe even thousands, just to get to that 5 grand mark.
Okay, our third model completely flips the script. It's community building. Instead of starting with a product, you start with an audience. This is all about creating content on YouTube, Twitter, TikTok, whatever, to build that loyal following first, and then you figure out how to make money from it later. And this table just perfectly shows the trade-off. It costs you $0 to start, but that path to revenue, it's the longest one we've looked at. You could be making content for 3, 6 months, maybe even a year before you see a single dime. It's a marathon, not a sprint. And trust me, the competition is absolutely insane.
You know, let's just pause for a second because this chart makes it crystal clear. See that big blue bar for e-commerce? That's the mountain of cash you have to climb right at the start. With print on demand and building a community, the upfront cost is zero. Your only investment is your time and your creativity.
All right, next up, affiliate marketing. The easiest way to think about this is you're a freelance salesperson for the internet. You promote other people's products and you get a cut of every single sale you drive. It is a pure sales game.
Now, if you know how to sell online, your path to making money can be incredibly fast. The key here, though, is picking your battles. You could try to sell thousands of cheap little items from Amazon and make peanuts, or you could sell one high-ticket software for 5 grand and make a $1,000 commission from that single sale. The choice is totally yours. Model number 5 is selling services. This is probably the most straightforward path of all. You have a skill, writing, coding, design, video editing, and you sell your time and your expertise as a freelancer. This is potentially the fastest way to get to $5,000, period. You need zero seed capital. If you have a skill people want, you could land 1 or 2 clients and boom, you've hit your goal. The only downside, you're trading your time for money. If you don't work, you don't get paid. Simple as that. And finally, our 6th contender, digital products. This is where you package up your knowledge into something like an ebook, a course, or a template, and you sell it over and over and over again. Just like the other creative models, this costs you nothing to start. But your big upfront investment is the time it takes to build an awesome product. And just like affiliate marketing, you've got a strategic choice to make. You can sell on a big platform like Udemy, where you'll have to sell hundreds of courses at a low price. Or you can sell a premium course on your own, where you might only need 5 sales to hit your goal.
Okay, we've laid out the 6 contenders. We've seen the good, the bad, the costs, the timelines. Now it all comes down to one simple choice. It's your move.
So here's the bottom line. All 6 of those models really just boil down to one of 2 games. Are you going to play the high-volume game, selling a ton of low-priced things, or are you going to play the high-ticket game, selling just a few high-priced services or products? One needs a massive audience, the other needs serious skills and a whole lot of trust. So take a hard look at your skills, your bank account, and your personality. The digital gold rush is happening as we speak. You've seen the map, you know the different paths. The only question left is, which one are you going to walk?